Alright,
Here we are.
we are back, baby. We are back after a 2-week, 3-week-ish hiatus.
Yeah, 2.5.
It's been a little
Been
bit.
busy. Had the sauerkraut festival.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Then we did that, Thursday episode?
Yeah, it was a Thursday or a Friday. I think that was 3 weeks ago now. So,
Yeah, time to catch up.
yep. Because I haven't seen you much either since then.
No. We've been both super busy.
I'm burning it at both ends.
Yep, that's what we do.
Yep. So,
Any spare minute we get, we're out trying to set things up to kill a deer, which still need to trim tree stands. And I got to move that one camera in the donut plot every evening that I thought I had enough angled enough south to where I wouldn't get. It's just sun glare and
oh yeah, you gotta face it north. It's gotta kind of be the other way, maybe.
so, well, when you and me set a date at some point, go out there and trim them up.
Pick an
I'll move that camera.
Pick an after work day for you or something. We should be able to bang that out, no problem.
The donut stand's the only one that's going to take a little time. The rest of them should be, especially with that electric pole saw. That thing's money.
Yep. So we're going to roll the sponsors. Sponsors up here tonight. Busy Bee Chiropractic and Wellness for all of your chiropractic and sauna needs. And they have a nutritionist on site. A whole bunch of stuff.
Yep.
So go see Dr. Britt. Get feeling better. Deer season's right around the corner. If you've been out pulling that bow back, got a little ache and pain going because you haven't been using those muscles, go see Dr. Britt. Have her get you set back up right and feeling better today. M&R Firewood Services right in Phelps, New York. They also have a stand down by Smokin' Pete's on Seneca Lake, and a stand at our farm stand at the corner of 488 and Shrew Road. Pierce Metal Works, which is where we are at tonight. We're just on the patio side of stuff and not at the in the shop.
Yeah, the shop's a little crowded right now and a little messy, so. But yeah, come on down to PMW, shoot me a text or a message. We'll see if we can take care of you for any of your machining and fabricating needs.
Repairs. I mean, you guys, anything.
Prototype stuff. You got an idea and you want to spin it out, we'll work it out.
Perfect. Phelps Fire Department, thank you to the folks that keep us safe here in the community. They just got done with their Sauerkraut Fest. It was a huge success, like it is every year. Goes off without a hitch pretty much, or at least we don't know about the hitches. So thanks for Phelps Fire. Also, if you're looking for a place to do a family get-together, graduation party next year, birthday party, anything like that. We did Nora's birthday party there, and we did our fundraiser there, which we got to figure out if we're going to do a fundraiser, or I don't think this year's the year to do it.
Too busy this year.
I think it's too busy. We might do like a cookout get-together, but not like a formal.
Nah, we'll probably just do close friends and family, and maybe a pre-hunting season thing.
Yep.
Throw a little get-together, maybe get the families together.
Yep.
But speaking of Phelps Fire Hall, we got to watch them. I guess they go down here to Helco and they practice and test all of their water hoses.
Yeah, okay.
All of that. So we could actually see them from here. You can see them spraying the water out into the fields.
Yep.
Testing all their stuff. So that was kind of cool. We enjoyed watching a little bit of that.
Yeah, absolutely. Heritage Outdoor Sports. Go see Mike and Lou. Get ready for deer season. For bows, crossbows, arrows, broadheads, nocks. Go shoot your bow, shoot some foam. You know, go run a course or two on the outdoor course.
We should go do after work one day too.
Yep.
Just go shoot the course once. I haven't done that this year.
Nope, neither have I really. So, go see Heritage, Mike, Lou. They'll set you up for success. And I know a couple guys are going out west to hunt this year too. So that's even sooner because that's September. So, but thanks always to Mike and Heritage for all the support. Whitetail Properties here in the Finger Lakes region. Tim Kent, Heather Kent, and myself. Holding down the fort in this Finger Lakes region. Then you got all the other teams throughout the state and throughout the country. So wherever you're looking for land, whether it's home on acreage, recreational ground, farm ground, timber ground, you name it. We got a lot of inventory just coming on. I put 2 new listings up this week. Also put a couple things under contract this week. So it's been a good week. A busy week, but a good week. So can't complain with any of that. Rolling right with it. So with that, we're into the show. We'll see what folks have to say in the comment side of stuff. I know it's a little bit later than we normally go, and it's been a couple weeks, but we're gonna have to start cranking out more consistent episodes here soon.
Yeah, here
If we can find the time.
here definitely once we get into September, we're
Mm-hmm.
gonna have to get a little more consistent with it.
Yep. Yep. So.
But yeah, I mean, food plot wise, for me, I mean, everything's growing insane. Even this, I went up when I was putting cameras up, and I walked through the beans where those light spots and the field edges. It's growing like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
The donut plot, I think just this past week it grew 3-4 inches.
Mm-hmm. Well, and that's what I was gonna say with these brassicas right now, dude. With these cool temps, dude, they're gonna start just jumping because they love this getting down in the 50s at night.
It should start
They
forming little
love that.
bulbs here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, because we're going on. When did we do that? Around my birthday. So we're going on 3 weeks.
We did it. No, we did that.
Was it before my birthday? So 4
End
weeks.
End of July.
Yeah. So you should probably have about growth like that,
Yeah.
and you'll probably start getting them about the size of your thumbs pretty soon. So, yep. The other thing I've been doing lately is I've been having folks reach out to me for custom mixes for like specific situations. Like you were talking soggy bottom, um, logging like skid roads, mixing the species to blend and fit that. Nate Boyd hit me up again for some more clover seed.
Nice.
After a couple years, he said we need to replenish it this year, so hooked him up with a couple custom. He wanted specific species, so
clover seems to be a hard thing to move.
I've been moving a lot of it. And then I did 3 other new experimental varieties. A guy ordered 6 acres of seed, so I did an experimental couple batches because he wanted to play around with some stuff. And I said, well, if you're interested in running some tentative test plots with different mixes, I said I don't have anything going in Nebraska's this year, so if you want to run it, you run it. And so we said, yeah.
Then give us some give you some feedback. Give
Yep.
us some feedback.
Yep, and I know he does a good job with plots and stuff, so I'm looking forward to some of the results. Mixing up some species, kind of ratios and stuff like that to kind of fit different situations. So it's going to be like, basically what I'm doing is I'm running, we'll kind of peel back a little bit of the layers of the onion. We're putting out a brassica clover hybrid that is going to kind of hold into next year a little bit more than the crimson clover base that's already in the 100 proof mix. Going with something that's not going into like another year of an annual crop, but if you're transitioning that into clover the next year, you can then frost seed that because it's already got some clover established from this fall. So that's kind of what we've done, is made a couple different kind of blends and stuff for that. So we'll see what's working and make adjustments here or there with it and roll it into it. So I'm looking forward to the results of that.
Yeah, hopefully the people that are doing some of the test plots, reach back out and say, hey, this is, or I guess we could reach out to them and see what they say if they don't reach out to us.
Yeah, no,
See if what they think, get their feedback, see if there's any, things they like, things they didn't. Try and tweak it.
Yeah.
If need be.
Yeah. So no, I did really good. And then if anybody is still looking for like tillage radish, forage rape, or purple top, I do have some of those varieties left. If you're looking at doing some outlaw plots, those are 3 really good species for that. So if you need a couple pounds, half acres worth to do in your beans, right now is getting to be about our normal seeding time for going into beans.
And beans should start browning up.
Yep. And any spots like we were doing along the edges and stuff like that, where there's spots where they didn't plant or it was too wet or too deep,
heavy browse
damage, any of that stuff can seed that in, fill that in, take advantage of that. Along the edge of corn right now, if you're seeing a lot of raccoon damage along the edge of corn,
damn woodchucks and those 120-pound woodchucks.
Biggest buck we ever had on the podcast was killed on a corn plot edge with 100 proof. In early season. That was second day or third day of season?
Yeah.
He killed that on the edge of a cornfield where there's a little bit of browse damage and stuff from coons and stuff. And he put a little brush hog pass around the outside of the field, didn't get the farmer's corn, and threw some 100 proof there and
fed them right to him.
Yep. So
that's a pretty cool setup back there though, with all those different hedgerows. It's
it's
almost like a checkerboard.
It's an amazing pocket, yeah. It's so cool.
It's like buck heaven back there.
Yeah. Speaking of buck heaven, we got Caleb's tuning. He said October 4th. I knew it was right in there in the beginning.
Yeah, it was early. I know that.
I know there was a football game that night because I could hear them when we were tracking it on the field, or maybe soccer. I don't know what it was. But anyway, yeah, it was. It's good. The only thing I got left for plots is we got 2 plots that are gonna go into like a winter wheat mix that we got really heavy nut sedge in, so we're going to be doing some deep tillage on those to try to get that out of there. And then those are just going to be annual crops, like small grain stuff, going forward till we can get some of these problem weeds out of those 2 fields. Top field, where we just did the Management Monday video, I just went and reshot the Food Plot Forestry Friday video, which will be dropping on Friday. And you'll get to see what it looked like before and what it looks like now, / what it's going to look like, or what it does look like, actually, because I did the video up there today.
A guy at work came up to me. He goes, were you out helping Ben with tree stands? And I was like, he did a before and after picture, and the before picture was me standing in one of your stands.
Yeah.
And he goes, were you out helping him? I was like, nah, that wasn't me. I said, I've been so busy, I haven't been able to get out there and do anything, really. Just trying to do my own shit.
Yeah, I took that.
Goes, oh, all right. And he showed me the picture, and I was like, oh, no, that was probably a year or so ago.
That was more than that. That was the first year we were at that lease piece together.
Was that
the locust stand where you shot your buck?
Oh, really?
Yep.
That was right there?
Yep,
For some reason, I guess that makes sense why I couldn't piece it on the farm. I was like, where is that on the farm?
Yeah, and it's like, I don't usually climb the tree.
I'm like, every once in a while, I'll get up there and Ben will
trim or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm getting freaking exhausted.
Yeah, Nate's just like, I want to leave. I want to leave. Stop looking at your trail cameras. It's the 50th one today.
It would be fun. It will be fun when I do get to go take a ride around your place, see all you guys' improvements from the logging and everything.
Yep, all the logging roads have been touched up. Obviously, just like clockwork, dude. As soon as he comes through with the dozer, we've had a couple more ash trees keep coming down across the trails, which that's not bad. It was mostly just getting the few ruts out of it and low spots that just came with logging. But all in all, dude, it was not damaged at all. I have a couple of spots that I want to throw a little bit of seed on that aren't going to be walking areas. They're just going to be kind of travel corridors areas for the deer that I want to seed in now that it's settled back a little bit. But Dad just got brand new tires for the side-by-side. They just got delivered today, and I know they did because I ordered them for him. And that's because we've been down a side-by-side for a couple weeks, so I've been hoofing it to pull trail cameras or driving to them with a truck. So there's a whole pile I haven't set yet, and there's a whole pile that I haven't even checked yet either, that I got out, you know, back around 4th of July, middle of July, whenever I got them out, which is cool. And then I found one that, didn't find it, but I had one that I hadn't pulled since right before turkey season, so I had like 6 months worth of pictures on it.
A lot of pictures.
Which was cool, you know, to kind of see the... It's really cool when you leave a camera soak for that long and then you get to like watch the woods change through the season. You know, I like that a lot. Everything from fishers. I had a great blue heron on the one camera. Yeah, this cool. Last one. Turkeys. We've been seeing a pile of turkeys, so I want to talk about the benefits of putting in buckwheat food plots with clover food plots adjacent and stuff. Of timbered hardwoods that has more nesting habitat now, but still keeping good roost trees on the property. We're seeing more turkeys than we have probably in the last 5 years, and more poults than we've seen in the last 5 years. We've talked about gearing up to up our trapping game this year. I'm going to take advantage of like the 10-day fisher season they're giving us and try to catch one. And like the 10 days they give us to catch one. And then we're going to do a lot of dog proof and like live traps around like the road going down in and stuff, which is where you'll catch 90% of them.
Yeah.
So, other than that, dude, no new guys or surprise bucks on the block. Tuning Fork's looking really cool. His brow tines are bigger than his G2s now. They just keep going, dude. I mean, but like we talked about, the deer's probably still only going to go, what, 115, maybe 120 as a 6.
He's all brow.
He's all brow, and he's short beams, like, really cool buck. But Terry Tate's alive.
Well, how old is he now? 5?
I figure he's at least
4?
At least 4, if not 5. Didn't jump, didn't throw trash, like he had that kind of drop starting last year on the one side. I don't know where it went. Didn't come back. On the side you found with the snapped off piece.
With
Yep.
the 30-mile-an-hour fine.
Yep, and he didn't put his G3 back on the one side, so instead of being like a 7, he's back to a 6. But Terry Tate's still alive. That deer's like 7 or 8. Wes has had pictures of him.
He's a warrior, that guy. He's all freaking scarred
He got a
up, isn't he?
big hole in his shoulder. He's got an eyeball that's all gouged out. It looks like a big grape sitting on the outside of his head. Like, you know. But he doesn't spend a lot of time on our farm. Like, I know there's like only like a week or so, unless he slots into the one part early season with the apples. Sometimes he does that. But then he'll disappear, and I won't see him till the last couple days of October. Maybe the first 4 or 5 days of November, and that's it. Like, that's my only pictures I have of this deer is like a very small window. Yeah. So he doesn't live on our farm, or at least not in an area where I have cameras, which probably means he doesn't live on the farm.
With your 50 cameras.
Yeah.
Wow, 36 we counted.
I think it's 50.
Oh,
anyway.
You got more.
Yeah. Well, I don't have to put another 10 back out on the lease, so I had to do something with them. I can't just let them sit inside.
Yeah. What's the deal with the stands there?
We got to pull them out.
Did they finally get a hold of you?
Yeah. The family's going to take it over, which we knew that was going to happen eventually.
Yeah.
We saw the writing on the wall. You killed a good buck.
They give us like, hey, whenever, just come over and grab them.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Yep. So.
Hey, it was fun to hunt there for a few years.
Yep. Yep. No, it was a good spot. There's some decent deer over there.
First year, it was loaded with bucks. Then the second year, there was
a couple. Well, that one like Hulk buck.
Yeah,
what were you calling him? Ray Lewis, maybe?
Yeah, Ray Lewis. Ray.
Yeah.
He was
Ray.
He had some shoulders on him.
Oh, he was a beefer, dude.
Like his front end was so wide and muscular that his rear end looked like skinny.
Yeah, it looked like he skipped leg day.
Yeah. You know, he's the guy in the gym just working on his shoulders and his chest.
Yeah, he's sitting there just doing this all day and neck shrugs. Yeah, he was
he had a huge
like a
neck. I remember seeing him on the hoof.
It's one of them where it was like.
And I remember it was right before I shot my buck.
And that was the year before last, so that was 2 years. Would have been 2 years ago.
Yeah, I remember seeing him. I remember because I could just see him like passing through the timber. He was probably what, 100 yards away from me.
Yeah, probably up there from me. Yep.
Yeah, I was like, man, freaking neck on him.
Yeah, and then he actually ended up circling down, and we got him on camera, on the one camera on the apple tree at the corner there. We had him on that camera.
Well, I don't think he circled down. I think that's where he's coming from.
Oh yeah, he came up across
that. He came up and went up over the ridge.
That's what it was.
I think he headed north.
Yep. So, we'll see. You know, but it was funny that the owner told me, he's just like, well, there's no good deer over there. Yeah. So he's like, you guys probably don't want to hunt over there. And I'm like, okay. I didn't say anything. I was
That's
just
what
like,
he said?
Yeah. He's like, there's not big deer like you guys kill over there. And I'm like, okay. He just I told him, I was like, okay, you just got nowhere to look. I don't know, dude. We had really good bucks over there. I mean,
yeah, it was a nice spot.
So we'll see. I'll keep giving them.
I'll give 3 deer out of there.
3, 4. Did you get 3 does out of there?
2 doe.
2 doe. Cause you shot one from the diesel tank.
Yeah, that was a muzzle loader.
Didn't you shoot another one from that field too?
I feel like I shot one with the rifle.
And then the buck, obviously, with the bow.
The buck with the bow.
Nobody shot a doe with the bow.
No.
I had that flyer buck over there with the bow that I let go that one morning by the creek.
Yeah.
I think that's a stand that's gonna, cause that dude, that was the thing that broke my heart. Is I had that clover plot by the ditch in there. Like we'll see it when we go in there, pull the stand out. Like that was looking thick.
Really?
Yeah, that was looking nice. And I always
by
thought
the
that
creek.
that stand or the stand you killed your buck out of is where we would probably kill the best buck off that farm. Or maybe out by that little pond that comes in at the far end of that field between the hay field and the
It's
ag
tough to
field.
set. It was right on the edge of public, and it seemed like we saw a lot of people accessing public right on that property line.
Well, it's because it's the only access point.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, without coming way in, you know. So, yeah, it's it's a bummer, but you just kind of like you doubled down and went hard and got the donut built out this year.
Give me a few more options.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So.
Yeah, we'll see what next year brings.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe we're talking about it next year, and they're like, "Yeah, they can't kill any deer off of here." I'll still reach out. I'll give them the Christmas present like I do every year and everything, and keep on good terms with them. You never know, you know.
Yeah, or something else will probably pop up eventually.
Yep, yep. Or maybe we buy a piece of ground and we got a little piece to sneak away to. Because we're starting to see a lot more.
Or we just start doing out-of-state hunts.
There's that too.
Kids got to get a little older.
Yep. Yeah. So, but other than that, timing wise, winter wheat, rye, clovers, that's all good to go in coming up. We'll be putting clover and brassica into the one top field where we rolled down the buckwheat. Yesterday, Dad rolled that down. He made the joke we got to fire the tractor operator because he rolled down all the milo I planted too. He couldn't see it in the buckwheat, he said. That's okay. He's like, after I noticed it wasn't, after I looked around and saw it was popping up, I was like, you continued to do it?
Yep.
I'm like, he's like, well, I thought it was just taken in the one spot. And then he's like, because once you roll that buckwheat over, like that milo's like corn. It's like dark green, looks like corn. And he's like, the buckwheat rolled right down flat, dude, like a pancake. You guys will see it in the video on Friday. It's maybe an inch, 2 inches off the ground at most. And then you got the milo that looks like a hurricane blew through, and it's like bent over like this. It's just like, meh.
Yeah, some of it'll still take.
Yeah, we had some seed heads popping on it, which is where I was kind of a little bummed on it. And I lost some of the screening I think it would have provided, and it would have been kind of a cool little perimeter around it. But that was just a communication thing with me and Dad that I didn't tell him. Like, hey, remember that we put milo around the outside of that field and don't roll it down? It happens. So, and we'll see. Usually we got a couple more bucks that show up. I haven't seen anything of Hank, and nobody's seen anything that looks like Hank, the big 8 from last year that I let go during gun season. But the last picture I had of him, I think, was right before Christmas, and then he disappeared. But 2 years ago, he also did that same time frame thing, and he ended up over at my grandma's, remember? And then we ended up finding his shed way over on the far side of the farm again. So it's like, he could be anywhere in between. And he usually doesn't come around till late August, September, like this time. So I'm still hopeful.
Yeah, they'll start transitioning from their places to their fall, winter spots.
Yep.
And as the pressure gets more on them, which, I don't know, with the new rule changes and everything, I don't know if that'll add much more pressure to them or not.
Yeah, I guess what's your thoughts on that, Nate? So I know what my thoughts are. My thoughts are I'm gonna go out in September and I'm gonna smack a doe out of the alfalfa field.
I mean, that's the strategy. That's the strategy. Go out, smack a doe, and then
you don't gotta worry. And then you don't have to worry about having the pressure of taking a doe later. Like your harvest is done. You can distinguish size is the best early season. So you're shooting a mature doe and not a fawn.
Yeah.
So I like shooting does in the early season.
That's definitely the best strategy.
Yep. And then again, that gets you set up where you don't have to worry about.
I'm excited to have 2 buck tags in both seasons. I've been wanting that for.
Yeah, we've talked about that for years. And I don't. Again, they made all these changes. Not like we've talked about. They haven't made them in stages. They've just kind of rolled these big changes, and we'll call them big changes, like the 2 bucks in a season thing is new, other than before you could do it late season if you still have both tags. But like the crossbows all during archery season, and they're rolling out all these major changes that you're not going to be able to see which thing is affecting the population if there's any changes in the data trend. That's what I'm worried about with it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's just going to take time. I mean, it's probably going to take a decade to really figure it all out. 5 years to a decade to really see those type of results.
Yeah, sure.
And we're already, 1 year into the crossbow thing.
Yep, this will be year 2.
And I know, and it could have been just the season, 'cause it's only 1 year of being out there. But I know it was a lot harder to find a buck in gun season after that.
Yeah, I think it's putting more. I think it's just more hunters getting into the woods. Which I won't ever really complain about because that's what keeps the sport and stuff going, obviously, and the recreational side of it going. But it did, I think, have a little bit more of an effect on it, having more folks in the archery woods, or
more bucks were taken in archery,
and I think more deer were taken in archery prior to the gun season start as well. I'll be curious how the numbers broke down, and how they'll continue to break down in upcoming seasons. So we'll see. Rack, slap it, and tap it says, "Good evening, fellas." Evening.
Good evening.
Rack, slap it, tap it.
Thanks for tuning in.
I can't remember if he's the Virginia guy or where he is. Virginia, maybe?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yep. Anyway, for you're still looking for Trey to come back around, or Trace.
Yeah, this would be. I didn't see him at all last year. So.
Oh, it wasn't. I thought you had pictures of him last year too.
No, this is 2 years ago. It'd be kind of amazing if that 3-legged deer actually showed back up. But
Gotcha.
maybe. I don't know. We got a couple decent ones on camera. Nothing blowing my mind, but we got some, like always, got some nice deer out there.
Yep. Yeah, I think you at least got 3 probably.
2 or 3.
You got the one in the pinch where you killed your bull buck last year.
Yeah. He's decent.
You got the one funky sided one, it looks like.
That one, that picture there really intrigues me. I'm really hoping to get a lot better picture of that deer.
Yep.
Because that one, he's pretty cool.
Then you got the solid 8 with that base kicker, right?
Yep.
So. And we'll see.
All of them 100 to 120 something inches.
I mean, I'm same boat. I don't got anything. That's just what we get and what we got. And it's, we send the teeth out and all that kind of stuff. So, like, ages, that's what we know. So.
And I don't know. You get flack from all different sides for the different, sizes of deer you shoot or whatever. But I'm a hunter and I enjoy doing it. And if 100-inch deer is what I got to go chase, I'm gonna go play the game with them.
Yep.
Just how I am. I don't know.
No, and it doesn't.
I'm not gonna sit at home just because he's no record breaker.
Yeah. No,
I'm
you
not
gotta
do that.
You gotta hunt your hunt, and that's what we've always said.
How many seasons does the average person? When we started at 16. Does the average person get of good hunting?
Yep.
I think
by the time you got it figured out.
Life happens, family.
You lose properties.
Lose properties, major events in life. People get sick.
8, 10 really good seasons. Maybe you might
really
get.
all you get.
And you don't know when your last one's going to be, dude.
And you can hunt. You get like 8 or 10 that you can hunt really hard. It seems like. Hey, Nora, you woke up.
Hey, Nuggie.
Hi.
She's still sleeping. Oh yeah.
Tired. Nora just woke up.
Took a little car snooze on the way over here. But no,
yeah,
I get it. Bo says you guys got to get in the hot tub and do a podcast. Bo just wants us to take our shirt off. We get Dan Festo over here.
Dan Festo,
and Bo's gonna lose his mind.
Dan Festo with his glass of whiskey and his cigar in the hot tub, just in the background.
drinking his, what, dandelion tea or whatever it was.
He probably have his fishing pole in there,
Yep.
practicing some kind of jigging.
Yeah, he'll be pulling lake trout out of your hot tub.
Where the hell that come from, Dan?
Catch them everywhere I go.
He'll take a sunset picture.
Yep. Yeah, but I see Jesse's been catching a pile of them.
I think he's headed up north this weekend. I'm not sure if they bought a camper, or if they rented one, or borrowed one.
I saw the video and picture.
I haven't heard anything about that, but yeah, he's headed up north.
Nice.
To the Rollins Ponds there.
Yeah, they usually go up that way, right?
Yeah, his little family spot they like to go to once or twice a year. So.
Mhm. Yep. Nope.
He'll be doing fishing up there.
Mhm. Well, how's he gonna haul the boat and the camper?
I was wondering about that. I think that's why
he's gonna pup trailer the boat.
That's why when he came over there, sauerkraut weekend, he brought his little minnow boat, and he was kind of picking my brain on. He had a good idea. He was kind of asking me if I had any ideas on how to reinforce the transom so he could put a 20 horse on that 12-foot boat, and he did. It looks good. He rebuilt that thing, built it up. Huh. It looks like it'll work.
Yeah, might be.
He might be. I don't know
what
he's
stand
gonna
that
do.
boat right up.
I don't know how it's gonna go for him, but well, I'm sure it'll work out.
Yeah.
Even if he has to go half throttle, at least he can get around.
Yeah. No, for sure.
I'm guessing he's bringing the minner, is what he calls it.
Mhm.
I'm guessing he's just gonna strap that on the roof or in the back of the truck.
Yep.
Just take that.
Yep.
I think that was the idea behind that.
And then what else have I been doing? I've been going to a couple soil health seminars and stuff like that. Got that and another plug I want to do. Looking at different things like cover crops, biochar, stuff like that. And the cool one that I went to this afternoon down in Yates County is they have a solar array which is powering their whole farm now, it sounds like, that they've put in. And because of the spacing, which is probably twice or maybe 3 times as much as the normal panel spacing, in height, they're grazing cows under the solar panels.
Okay, yeah.
So it's all like hay, clover, grass under the solar panels.
That's a good idea. I've seen some places with like sheep and goats just keep the weeds down.
Yep, same idea. So they're doing that in the cattle side of it, which is really cool because one, they're powering up their farm because they have a seed grain, they sell seed, so they have grain bins, dryers, all that kind of stuff. So they're powering their farm with solar, and they're blending it into their farming practices. And it's really kind of the first one, I guess, in the Northeast that's doing it, which is really cool. So again, and it's kind of like if you've ever been on some of the old, farm pastures, kind of like where we turkey hunt and stuff like that, where it's like the shaded kind of pasture. That's what it feels like, dude. You're just standing under solar panels, not under trees. So the cows can get out of the sun. In the wintertime, same thing. They'll be able to be out of the weather and the wind. The panels now are two-sided, so in the wintertime they pull the sun rays bouncing off the snow, reflecting back up, so they're pulling double dipping on the snow when the sunlight time's not as long. So really cool things.
How heavy they must be pretty heavy duty supports on them things.
Oh yeah.
Because cows they wreck everything.
Yep.
I worked on a dairy farm. My God, those things destroy everything.
Yeah, they're galvanized I-beams.
Yeah, that should hold.
And they're 6 foot. I think he said 6 foot 6, 6 foot 8. At the low end of the roof, or not the roof, but the pitch of the solar panel. And then they have an array that faces southwest, and they have an array that faces straight south. And they found in the evening time, because they have more storage of solar than they use, in the evening time when the southern one is basically losing its efficiency, the southwest one then, because that's where the sun's going down, is picking up and covering up the difference in juice. So they've also played around with different timings because they're looking at, and this is just getting deep into it, they're looking at that with solar panels, like, yeah, you can have these tilting panels and stuff like that, but you still miss when people are home from work at the end of the day, which is when you want the power to be available to the grid. If you're not facing and getting optimal use out of your panel, at that time of the day when people are using the panel, or the people are using the grid, you're making a deficiency, essentially. So I thought that was kind of cool, too, because I never thought of it like that.
Figuring out ways to make it more efficient.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's cool.
Yep. So, and then the other thing is there's a new citizen scientist program called Snapshot New York. You might have seen it online on Facebook, where in your hunting area, and they will loan you a trail camera. The state will. So you can use the camera. All you have to do is just report and drop into a Google Drive or through the app what animals and mammals you get on the trail camera throughout the year.
That's a good idea.
And
it's a good way to kind of.
Yep. And then you go online. You look at. Got the whole state like in quadrants or grids. You go in. You select a grid, and that's your grid. There's only one person per grid, so they can get a blanket coverage essentially, and they don't. There's probably something to do with their scientific formula or whatever. And then you can request a camera, get a camera, and put a camera out in the woods and for free. And then get your pictures and everything like that, and just report back what you see. So I thought it would be cool for like the lease piece if I could get permission over there to put it back out, because we had bobcat over there, we had fisher over there, and we're not seeing a lot of them even here in Ontario, and that's up in Wayne. So.
Yep. That's kind of a cool idea.
Yep. So I signed up for the farm, the backyard, and then grandma's. I signed up for 3 squares. So,
nice.
Yep. But no, it's kind of neat. Like I said, and you can get
something I might look into.
And you get a free camera to use for the year.
Now you have to send the camera back after the year.
Yep, but you
just
can
mail it like UPS or something.
Yep, and then you can also, they have a partnership deal with Browning trail cameras, so you can get Browning trail cameras at a reduced cost as well. If you're looking to buy more.
The old SD card. Or the SD card cameras.
I think they had sell ones on that list. She sent me a whole.
So you could use cell cams.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So, again, I want to look into it more. And there wasn't a limit. She said I could buy as many cameras as I wanted to. If the state gives
you a cell cam, don't put it where your buddies know, so you don't get any moon pictures getting sent to the state.
You'll end up with a sexual harassment charge on the Snap NY page. But yeah, I thought that was kind of neat. I saw it as it was like a Facebook ad or whatever, and I was like, what's this all about? And then I looked and I'm like, oh, like they are just rolling this out. Like there was grid squares available everywhere throughout the state. So anywhere you hunt, you'll be able to see it when you pull the map up. You'll be able to see what's taken and what's not. So I told I forget what the girl's name is that's running it. I think it's her research project or whatever. I told her we'd plug it on the podcast and stuff, so if folks are interested in it, go check it out. Or hit us up and I can send you the link for it. I did get my tags in the mail the other day.
Yep, I got mine. I still got to go to Walmart and get my bow muzzle loader or whatever.
Oh, you don't have your lifetime of that? Just your regular season?
Yeah. So I just got my buck tag. I don't have my DMPs.
Yep.
So I still have to get my bow and muzzleloader privileges.
Yeah, so that's kind of, I guess, screwy this year too. So you can't just, to my understanding from what I've seen people talking about, you have to apply for 4 zones now. You have to apply for 2 low draw zones first, which I don't understand the reasoning behind that. And then basically for 8F and 8J, we are unlimited now.
Yeah, we're unlimited.
You can shoot one, digitally tag it, shoot another one, digitally tag it. You could Rolodex it on does if you wanted to.
Yeah.
You can have unlimited sign overs. So if you got a buddy,
there you go. Maybe if I don't have a buck that really is intriguing me this year, maybe I'll just see how many does I can kill.
The state will be happy. The state will be like, "Wow, it's working," and Nate's like, "No, I'm just
skewing the numbers." Like,
Nate's like, "I got my own quadrant square." Nate's over there putting X's on the state. Got one here, got one here. But again, like we always say with this too, like we would take more does if there was more opportunity to donate them.
we can't eat them all.
we give a fair amount to friends, family, and stuff like that too. We invite folks out for hunts, especially for does and stuff like that. We try to do our best to keep the numbers down and keep them in check. We got kind of our own system at our place for that with the 5 or more rule. Um, but again, same thing. We can't put them all. Like even if you take one and put it all in a burger, and you take one, you put it all into like specialty sticks and stuff, and then you have another one that's mix of ground and steaks, like maybe a roast or two. Like that's a lot of deer. Eating 2 to 3 deer a year is a lot of deer.
Yeah.
For a family of like 3 or 4. You know.
Yeah.
Um,
And I mean, let's be honest. We live in America. You got options.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I want some pizza. I want some chicken.
I made a taco pizza the other night on the grill.
There you go. You and your grilled pizzas.
Yeah, buddy.
Ben is the grilled pizza master. I've never even thought about this, or never even crossed my mind. But one time, I was over there, and he's like, "You want me to cook up a freezer pizza?" I was like, "Yeah." We were hanging out, drinking beer or something.
Yep. It was like August or July.
Yeah.
It was summertime.
Yeah, and you bring it out, and you fire up the grill. I'm like, oh, maybe he changed his mind. There's some hot dogs on. I'm like, I don't care. Well, I'll eat whatever. And you come out and you unwrap that freezer, you throw it right on the grill. I was like, that'll work, I guess.
Yeah. So I've got it a little bit more figured out now. I got a grill that actually is.
That one got a little charred, but
Well, that one had burners that were all burnt out and throwing flames up and stuff.
You just had to bite it, take a swig of beer, moisten it, and it went down.
Yeah, it was a little charred for flavor. But now I got like a pizza pan that I actually cook it on in there. Spray that down with oil so it doesn't stick.
You ever use one of them pizza stones?
I thought about getting a stone and putting a stone in there.
Liza's got a pizza stone. They're
Preheat
pretty
it,
nice.
then...
I don't know how that would work on a grill, but
well, so what it is now is like, it's an outdoor oven is essentially what it is with like open flames. So like I have a temperature thing on my grill. So like now I know where I put my knobs to get to right around 400, and I put it on there on 400 with the center burners low and the outer burners high. So it's like an oven. So now I'm getting that nice crust.
You got her dialed in.
Yeah, I'm getting it a little more figured out. So we had leftover taco meat. This is where we made the pizza. We had leftover deer tacos, and then what I did with that is I put it on the pizza and put some black beans on it and some cheese and gave it a little bit more seasoning and
good stuff.
Made a little taco pizza.
In high school, we had Mexican pizza day.
Fiestadas.
I always bought lunch on Mexican pizza day.
The Fiestada days?
Yeah, whatever it was. I don't know. They were just these little like
octagons?
6 or 8 inch round.
Well, yours weren't like octagon shaped?
Maybe they were.
I think ours were octagon shaped. Well, that was Clyde. They were like, hey, we can take these strips off and use them for stuffing or something.
Yeah, you reduce the cost by cutting the crust off.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mexican pizza day.
Yeah. But no. I'm trying to think what else has been going on new with everything. It's been nice, dude. Like I haven't had to cram right now to put in like 4, 5, 6 acres of brassicas.
Yeah.
The corn, dude. Corn's 8 feet tall.
Really?
Rock. Oh, dude.
Looks good.
It looks so good.
Nice.
And then the bare spots we reseeded into, brassicas, a couple weeks ago now. That's all looking good. Same thing. They're up, stomping. Like I said, we just got a couple things going into like winter wheat and some clover mix, like the buckwheat plot and stuff, and then the 2 acres down by Joy's, but that'll be easy enough. So
I've had my hunting clothes hanging outside for 2 weeks now.
Yep, I probably should do that before we lose. I mean, I don't think we're supposed to hit 80 in the next 10 days. I mean, this is gorgeous, dude.
Hopefully the trail cam pictures will pick up a little more, get a little more deer movement with the cooler weather.
Yep.
So I know when it was really hot, man, it was pretty sparse in the pictures.
Yep.
Now I got them cell cams. I check that thing like 3 times a day just because I can.
You're part of the addiction everybody talks about.
It is. It is an addiction.
Yep.
At work, just click on the app, see if any new pictures popped up.
Do you have a live feed option? I know some of them have a live feed. You can see what it's seeing right now, real time.
I have all mine just set on photo.
Yep.
And they all are set on instant.
Yep. Gotcha.
But some guy, you can set it to where you only get like one dump a day, like at 8 p.m. when you're sitting there watching TV or whatever.
Yep.
You can pull it up and just look at all the pictures.
Or first thing in the
day.
morning or something. Yeah, sure. That makes sense.
They say doing it that way saves on battery life.
Okay, so you're not shooting it. You're just shooting one file, kind of deal. That makes sense. Have you seen the batteries holding up pretty good? They've been out for about a month now.
Yeah, they're all still in the 90s.
Yeah, it's good. Bo says, oh, we got some lighting stuff going on. It's like a strobe light out here. Camera's trying to pick up on the low light. Bo says, what broadheads you guys shooting this year? I'm shooting the same Slick Tricks. I think they're the Assailants. Those hybrid heads that I've been shooting the past couple of years. They've been good. Killed 6-pack no problem, and killed my roebuck last year with it no problem too. Performed very well. So killed a couple does with them. They shoot really well, and then I always keep one of the old single bevel or double bevel, dirt naps in there for like a finisher arrow, or if I'm feeling something different. You know, I usually got one of them in the quiver if I need one.
Yeah,
So
I'm running my trusty old Nap Spitfire with my dental rubber band around them.
Yep. Okay. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like, I don't know. It's probably been.
Honestly, I don't even think I have to buy broadheads. I did a little when I was getting my hunting clothes together. I found, I think, 1 or 2 broadheads, and then I cleaned out the shed there and reorganized that probably a month or so ago. And I think I found 3 more broadheads in there. Oh my god, I might be running a little bit. Might be running the Nap Kill Zone and Spitfires. I might have a mixed bag.
It's the shed special this year.
I'll have a mixed variety of broadheads and a mixed variety of arrow colors.
Yep.
Because I haven't bought arrows in like 3 years.
Oh yeah, same thing. I got like 3 different kinds of arrows.
Orange ones, camo ones, black ones.
Yeah, they're all FMJs, but they're all
different colors. They're all the same arrow, just different look.
Yep. So
I want them to bring back that autumn orange.
Oh, that was a nice one.
I liked that a lot.
I liked that one, and I liked like the retro camo they did the one year.
Yeah.
Kind of army camo look. That was cool.
Yeah, I think they just went back to the diamond plate look.
Yeah, that black metal FMJ look. Yeah. I don't know why, dude. Like you said, I like the orange ones a lot. I wish I had bought a couple more of them.
Yeah, even if they just had them seasonally or something, just did
a blitz order or something, or a special edition, once a year.
Yeah, like they're available for like a month or something.
Yeah. Yeah, pre-order only or something.
Yeah, because I really like them. I like the looks of them.
I mean, they all shoot the same. They all break the same.
Yeah, they all shoot the same. They all break the same.
Yeah.
I don't know. We got comes to broadheads. It's all about shot placement, and honestly, I've never had any tuning issues.
Yeah, the Assailants, dude.
Knock on wood, I've never had any tuning issues with those Nap Spitfires.
The Assailants,
well, they're mechanical. You don't really have a whole lot of tuning.
There's no drag and stuff or whatever, And again, our bows are also kind of pre-tuned with heritage and stuff too. So it's like, everything's in timing and stuff, so you don't have any extra slop. Yeah. I did find, and I think we've talked about this before, knock tuning, like fixed blade heads like that dirt nap that are a bigger fixed head. I guess bigger is a relative term. There's guys that shoot big, African spear chucker size ones. Big 300 grain or something stupid like Farm Fairy. But yeah, so that nocturne is what I used to do to tune those dirt naps. Yeah. And it would be per arrow. So what I do is I would shoot a practice head on it and then find where it wants to, and you'd literally watch it come around like a clock, like around the bullseye and stuff, which was cool. And then all of a sudden you'd shoot one and it just, pow, pow, it would just drop in there, right? And it's like, okay, that's where it wants to be. So I took a Sharpie out, I draw a little line on my arrow. So if you see some of my old autumn arrows and stuff that have a line on them, that's because it was back when I was shooting only dirt.
This is where the knock's supposed to be.
Yep, this is where the knock goes, and then I'd have, I put it where the off switch was on the lighted knock. So I knew the black line lines up with the lighted hole knock spot, and that's how I knew that's where it wants to fly. And I'd screw a nice sharp one on and call it good. Um, but yeah, and then I'm running the Matthews again this year because I'm gay. I think that's what everybody tells me.
Poor Ben.
Um,
Well, you're in a town full of Hoyt guys.
yeah,
Heritage, they're big Hoyt guys. Louis Price is
yeah,
sponsored by Hoyt, so
yeah.
you're in like a Hoyt town. So it's you get quite a bit of flack with
Yep,
the
I do.
shooting the Matthews in this area.
Yeah, I do. I do. But doesn't matter what your flavor is. I mean, there's a screech owl.
Did I tell you I called one in?
Did you?
I remember we were sitting out here with Hannah and everything. We did
Yeah.
the dinner thing, and the screech owl started going off. I was sitting there. Owen was here, and Liza was in the other chair.
Yeah.
And Liza goes, "Up, there's a screech owl," and she brought up you bringing up. Well, oh, they're super social. You can call back. And she goes, "I don't know." So I just started calling back to it, just screwing around. And she went inside, and in that pine tree, yeah, this big one here, you can kind of see half of it.
Yep.
I was just sitting there kind of staring. I'm like, man, it'd be cool if one just like landed right in there and I could show Owen, you know? And I love seeing owls. So all of a sudden I see this like flash and like a flutter on one of the branches. And I was like, no way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's about this time of night. So ran inside and I grabbed I can never find any flashlights, but I grabbed a headlamp
Mm-hmm.
and grabbed Owie, and I went over there shining. I'm like, I bet you it's not a screech owl. I bet you it's like a bird getting late to his nest or something like that. It shined out a little gray screech owl. He was about that big.
Yeah.
Sitting there with his big eyeballs staring at us.
Yep.
Owie thought it was cool. Liza was super pumped.
Yeah.
She's like, it looks like an Ewok from Star Wars.
Oh yeah.
They are cute little boogers.
Yeah. Well, the one time we were having a fire, I forget where that we were. It was in college, and I called one in at a bonfire, dude, and they were all flying in. Same thing, kind of like a pine tree like that. And there was 3, 4 of them in the freaking pine tree sitting there, freaking whistling back at us. So
it's cool. They have different colors and stuff.
Mhm.
There's like tan ones, gray. This one was all gray, like gray and white.
a lot of them are more like gray. Once in a while, I see them with the kind of brown shoulders and stuff.
I seen before I seen a gray screech owl in that cedar tree over there. This was years ago. I haven't seen one since.
Yeah.
Until that. That was pretty cool. Owen was pumped. And man, I sounded nothing like him when I was calling to him. He still came in.
Nate's just like, whoo, whoo.
Get over here!
Nate's
I
like,
need to show you my kid. He flew right in.
he's like, oh, this guy's not screwing around. Hey Jeff, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Rolling good. We're 54 minutes. We're getting there.
We're
and I
rolling
think,
right along.
Yep.
An hour went by quick.
Yep. Nope. It's a nice spot. It's a nice night, dude. We were gonna do it in the shop, and then we were gonna do it inside, and then it was just like, why don't we just do it on the patio?
Yeah, this is my bungalow I built this spring.
I like it, dude.
Got my little propane fire pit. We're using this table.
Mm-hmm.
I got a nice little one of them shade sails.
Yep.
Can you see it?
I'm looking at your hip currently.
Can you see it?
Yep.
Keeps
the sun off.
Camera good?
Yep. All good. And you got the hot tub out here, so it's not bad.
In the shade sail, it's waterproof, so it keeps the rain off of the outdoor cushions and stuff, which is kind of nice. Eventually, I like to screen it in. But.
Yep. No, it turned out real nice, dude.
But yeah, hunting season. Getting excited, also getting a little nervous. Hoping, I haven't even shot my bow yet. I'm not nervous really about that, but nervous about when hunting season rolls around, balancing everything.
Mm-hmm. Because you're cranking basically full-time both ways now.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like it with the amount of work that's in that shop.
Yes. There's
a pile, dude.
There's more.
Mm-hmm.
I just I haven't ordered the material for it yet.
Yep. That's good though, man.
It's good. Things are going good there. I haven't gotten any negative feedback. All the customers seem to be happy.
Mm-hmm.
It's just in that building and stage. And, you know, getting the new machinery running, figuring out its quirks, you know, all that's hours of time.
Yep.
When, you know, once it's going and I got everything figured out and it's set up the way I want, you know, once I pretty much at that point now with that mill, worked on that till like 2 a.m. last night. And
I was wondering why you were texting me so damn late.
and
then you sent me another text, and I'm like, I woke up this morning, I'm like, holy fuck, it's like 1:15 he sent that.
Yeah, that's when I started cleaning up, and I came inside, grabbed some water, brushed my teeth, took a shower, caught up on my Packers news on YouTube, and threw a chew in for about a half hour and went to bed.
I was going to say, speaking of that, we got the draft party this weekend.
Yeah, NFL draft. Bob did get in.
So
we got one spot left.
Okay.
The guy at work, I think, is going to take it.
Gotcha.
But for some reason, he's not giving me a definite answer. So I'm going to have to tell him I need a definite answer, because we're drafting on Sunday and need to find somebody.
Yep.
I know my uncle will do it if I reach out to him. Be like, hey, you just want to do the fantasy league this year?
Yep, well, that's what Bob said. He's like, well, what's the buy-in? I'm like, we don't do a buy-in. We just do a football. Yeah.
And you pass the trophy around.
Yep. We just do like a cookout and pass the trophy around to the winner, really.
And then talk shit to people when you're playing them.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
It's a simple league. We don't do anything crazy.
Nope.
I don't know if I really like the keepers thing.
Yeah, I mean, well, we were going back and forth. I was debating whether I was going to do it or not, because I would have got a first-round pick, but like I had a guy that probably is a solid first-round pick that I probably would take anyway, you know.
Yeah.
So, and with the two guys coming on, like they won't have a keeper, so like there'd be two more options for that guy not coming on the roster again anyway. So
yeah, I wish I could change the keeper to like your first.
You can't keep a first round pick. You got to keep
the first 3 picks. You can't keep anybody from the
projected fourth round
on,
down or something.
Well, not projected. Anybody from the previous year. Anybody you picked from the 4th round on, you can keep.
Oh, you had a bracket keeper.
So that way, all the studs that get drafted in the first 3 rounds are always on the board.
Or somebody auto-drafted and got absolute crap.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just fun. I mean,
put more time into it.
Yeah, it's a fun thing for us.
But yeah, Saturday we got Owen's party.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
It's a birthday party, yeah. You got an invite, didn't you?
No.
Fuck, yeah. Well, if you got nothing going on Saturday afternoon, swing over.
Okay.
We got bounce house and.
Yeah, I don't think we got anything. Last weekend was the county fair, so I
probably forgot your kid's birthday, so.
That's okay. I think you did.
I forgot everyone's birthday this year.
Sam's kid, Sam and Caleb's daughters.
Yeah, Caleb's kids, Jesse's kids.
I don't know if you were
Jared.
Yeah, you came. Cousin. Yeah, you came to the 2-year-old. You came to Nora's 2-year-old at the fire department. You popped in for a minute. Yep. Yeah. You were there.
Yeah, we were there for about a half hour or so.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep. So.
But yeah, so that's what's going on this weekend. So another weekend packed full.
Mm-hmm.
One of these times we're gonna have a weekend to catch up on hunting stuff,
and then we're into September, dude. Like literally, September is like 11 days away. A fishing charter I'm going to do on Lake Ontario. I'm looking forward to that.
All right, so you doing that with?
The Whitetail Properties team, everybody from New York.
Nice.
We're all getting together and doing a fishing derby, and Losing Boat buys lunch for everybody.
Nice.
So we're going out. It's been my first time like out on Lake Ontario, like out fishing deep water stuff. So that'll be cool. Hopefully we get good weather for it.
Gotta hook up with Jesse. He's always looking for someone to go. He's always out in Ontario.
Is he? I thought he was like Cayuga and Seneca.
Nah, his big thing's jigging king salmon now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe. I think we're trolling.
Yeah, that's what most guys do.
I think we're trolling for that. More of a social hangout rather than lift the stick, which is cool. I mean, we were jigging. We did the one show live jigging on Cayuga with rockers that day.
4-foot waves.
Yeah. We're like, should we be doing? Yes. We
Yeah.
should.
Jesse.
We are Vikings.
Jesse don't care. He's like, yeah, we're going.
Yeah, we're going. We said we're going.
We're going.
And then we get halfway there, and he's like, "This might be a bad idea."
He looks at the
Looks at the lake as we're going down to the boat
He's like,
launch.
those are white caps. We did it. Jesse did catch one though.
Yep. Caught one live. Yep.
He always catches one.
Yep. He's good for that. But yeah, so if anybody's looking for last minute food plot seed stuff, rye, wheat, brassicas, clover, we can make custom blends for outlaw plots or whatever you got going in for food plots. It's not too late. You can do clover and cereal grains right into October, dude. I've done it before, and I'll do it again, I'm sure, before I'm done. You just got to cross your fingers you don't get a frost for 20, 30 days. You know, get some good growth on it. But, yeah, that's all I got for tonight.
Yeah, we're at that hour mark.
I think it's a good show.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
Caught up. You said you got some videos coming up.
Yep, I've been doing the Management Monday.
Been breaking down any episodes for shorts at all?
We got to do that. And then we pay for this software for it. We probably should use it.
Well, if you hang out in the shop with me for a little bit,
yeah,
probably break one down.
Yeah, we could do that.
See how Liza's making out with Nora.
Yep.
I think we do have to go pick up Owen though.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll pick a different night this week and come hang in the shop with you and blast some of these out.
Yeah.
So.
Sounds like a plan.
Yep. All right, guys. Well, appreciate everything from everybody and all the support, comments, and everything like that. You guys are the best. We appreciate you, and look forward to the next one like always. So, till next time.
We'll see you.